It's favorites time. And I know that means I'm with my real crew, because you know you've been looking at me and you want to see what I've been doing and what are my favorites this month. OMG, they made my favorites, and I am not ashamed, and I want to share them with you. I'm not gonna do swatches of these because I already did them in my Bargain Shop Sephora VIB sale video. So here I'm just gonna show them to you, and I'm gonna put a link to that video. Hopefully I'll put it in the right place, but please subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. You know, join the family, leave a comment, let's have a discussion. You know, if you got a channel, you don't have to tell me. If you leave a comment, I'm gonna go see who's watching my video and see, you know, if we gonna have a real, you know, exchange. I love watching people who, you know, I love, what do they say? Love the people who love you back, or, you know, love the one you're with. So leave that comment. That's how we get this thing going on over here. I will be there. You know, if you only got one view, it might just be me. I don't mind. Topaz Flashes. What is it? Gilt. Prismatic by Becca on clearance. This right here is the most fiery highlight. This highlight is blinding, where you look like you're bathed in gold, but in this case you would look like you're bathed in gold and emerald. Can you see that? If you want to see the swatch of it, Bargain Shop Sephora's VIB sale, that's the video where I have an Amethyst Flashes Geode, and it has a fuchsia flash to it. The amethyst is a lavender, but on my dark skin, it's almost 100% fuchsia. The lavender barely shows through, but it is beautiful, it is warm, and you guys, I just want to tell you something that I found out wearing this. Men go crazy for this on my chocolate skin. I was having to beat the men off with a man beating off stick. I was walking around with my mother. Men were like stalking us like they were mountain lions, trying to figure out a way. How do I know this? Because I walked to lunch with my mom. We went in a little local diner. We're in the diner. All of a sudden, this guy comes in the diner. But I knew he was walking kind of strange. You know, you could just kind of tell something's a little different. The guy came into the diner, didn't order anything to eat, asked to use the bathroom, went to the bathroom, came back out, and he said, the only reason I came in here because I saw you walking down the street. And I had to say something. You remind me. That does not happen. Then I went into the store. And I went into the mall later on that day after lunch with my mother. I went into the mall, and my acupuncturist was trying to ring some game. I mean, he's like, come over here, girl. I need to talk to you. And it was this. It's warm. It does not appear like you have anything on, but it's something about these colors that men like. If you are light, the rose quartz has the same effect on a light skin. But if you are dark like me, then it is the Amethyst Flashes Geode. Yeah, that's the one. These names are extremely long, and I'm just trying to look good and help you look good, but these are warm, subtle man kitchen highlights. That's what you need to know. Warm, subtle man kitchen highlights. I'm trying to put you on. Girl, if you got a man, you throw this on. It's real subtle. You got to blend it in there. For Mother's Day, I do have a video where I use this coming up in May. Get ready with me video. So, yes, I had to tell y'all about it. if I didn't get to anything else in this favorites video, y'all about to rock some worlds up in this place. Do you normally see favorites videos where it looks like that? But can you see this Sephora? It's not deep. So what you see on the surface is all you get. So you're not getting all that much. But it came in a set of 3 like this. And you can also get it in a stick. This is Sephora's Balm Formula. This is so moisturizing. It's moisturizing like Vaseline, but it's not as thick as Vaseline. It feels very comforting on your lips. It's very reasonably priced. And this has a little bit of pink in it. And I've been wearing this at night. I love it. Lip plumpers. I got this Givenchy. And although Givenchy, however long and tall it was in here, it was that deep in there. So you get a lot of product in here. And this is plumping, but it's not painful. It's the mildest plumping that you could get your hands on. In fact, I can't feel it because I'm so desensitized to plumpers, but it works. It makes your lips look fuller. Maybe it's not as filling as, say, some of those painful ones, but you know, you're getting gain without the pain with this, and it turns your lips a pink tone. It has some kind of, one of those colors that you don't really see it, but when you put it on your skin, it has some kind of heat sensitive color change, like the lipstick queens. So it turns your lips a subtle, sexy pink color. The lip balm here is a little bit shinier, so it'll be more obvious. This is almost matte, and it is moisturizing. So this is Givenchy lip balm. Is amazing. I really enjoy it, and it's thick enough where it, like if you got lip injections or you just have lumpy lips like me, this actually fills in some of those lumps. I got this from the 99-cent store, but L'Oreal is an expensive brand. And this is their Concentrated Beauty Serum Rhodiola. This used to be at Sephora, but I got it at my 99-cent store. And I think to replace this, I'll probably have to get it online. But this stuff works as well as any vitamin C serum. Not the most concentrated, but you know, it works. It takes off those dead skin cells. It lightens your skin, your age spots and all that. It's really good, and it is also hydrating. So, highly recommend L'Oreal. If you see it at the 99-cent store. I got this sample of Makeup Forever Ultra HD in my play box, I think a few months ago. I'm halfway finished with it. I have it on right now. And it's beautiful. I got a lot of compliments on this today. I've worn it like 2 or 3 times, and I really like it. I was wearing a Shea Moisture one, which is more hydrating and plumping for the winter time, but this HD is not as dry as my Fenty. So right now when it's spring and there's still some water in the air, I don't need to put on my super strong Fenty yet. This is a good transition, a good spring, wet. Your skin still needs more hydration. It doesn't need to be so matte. Makeup Forever is obviously an excellent brand. This is a glycolic instant fix mask. I normally use a glycolic toner, but I picked this up on sale at Ulta last year, and it's lasted me a very long time, so I consider it an economic choice. So it's a glycolic instant mask. I think the toner works just as well, but the toner is something you use every day, whereas if you're a person who might not do that every day, you do this once a week, and I think you pretty much get the same effect. POREfessional, I don't put this all over my face, but this is the only primer I'm wearing. I have it in my T-zone, right in here. to try to, and it actually masks wrinkles. It actually fills in wrinkles as well as it fills in pores. I'm talking about those fine lines that you get as you're older, and I have forehead wrinkles and little 11. This fills that in, so, you know, obviously it's not gonna take off 30 years, but it might take off 3. I got this only about a week ago, but my eyes are looking younger and fresher. I put this on underneath before I put anything on my face. I put my eye cream on, and it's plumping. It's not the most hydrating, but it is moisturizing, plumping, and it fills in the hollowness in the eyes. It over time is supposed to get rid of the dark circles, but it fills in right away. So right away, my eyes are looking younger and brighter. I know Drunk Elephant is expensive. It's marula oil. I didn't like this in the winter. I preferred my rose oil in the winter. But now that it's spring, the air's a little bit warmer, I'm getting out, I'm doing more. This marula oil is actually nourishing for my skin. I use it kind of like a primer all over the face. So I'm using this Avon Skin So Soft Firm and Restore. It is lighter than the lotion I use in the winter. It is lighter than a cream. It goes right into your skin, and it's very, very hydrating. It's like you're spraying your body with water, and then it's being kept in. So I really like this. If you reapply it later on in the day, it's not heavy like suntan lotion and all of that, but it hydrates your skin and gives you some emollient. I put this on just once today. I feel like I could actually use this every other day because the effect is so good. Avon makes some really good economical lotions. So, oh, and for fragrance, Gucci Bamboo. Gucci girl, Gucci girl, Gucci girl. Gucci Bamboo has been my ride or die this month. I was on the bus because I use public transportation, and this young bus driver, he was smelling this scent, and then this lady who was sitting next to me, who I knew didn't have on any perfume, but she was half my age and gorgeous, and she had some hips on her that anybody would want to notice. So he took advantage of my perfume and said to her, I was right behind her, he said to her, "Oh, you smell so good." She knew she didn't have on any fragrance, but she was like, "Oh, thank you," you know, on the bus. So that was my first compliment, and I do not get compliments. Even other women do not get compliments for my fragrance. So I was like, well, maybe she's just so fine and young that he's going for it. But then I went into Starbucks, and I was arm's length away from a woman, and the woman said, "Oh, you smell so good." And I was like, oh my goodness, I got 2 compliments off this fragrance. And you know, at a certain age, you get less compliments off of fragrance, because fragrance is a sensual experience. And at a certain age, anything you wear, people start thinking, grandma said, auntie said, mama said, because you're wearing it and you already have those titles and those terms of endearment. With a fragrance, people don't want to wear the fragrance that their auntie wears, their grandma wears, their mama wear, you know. But in spite of that, people are like, "Oh, you smell so good. What is that you're wearing?" And when a wind blows, you know, you can smell me. So when the bus door was open, my scent was thrown all the way to the bus driver, and the girl next to me was looking really good, and she got the benefit of me. And I'm very happy with that, because what could I do with that child? I mean, he was a grown man, but at my age, he was a child. Okay. And thank you for watching this video all the way to the very end. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, gorgeous. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, and to all of you, if you have not subscribed to my channel by now, please subscribe and watch another one of my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave a comment below if any of these items, you know, are interest to you, or you liked it, or you're interested in them, or, you know, what's your favorite for the month? You know, did you run into any man catching secrets out there like me that you care to share? Because I'm single. I'm not looking, but, you know, just in case, I like to keep stuff in my arsenal, you know, be ready when, if needed, you know, kind of thing.